Hello everyone, my name is Ron and thank you so much for watching my channel. A channel we talk about investing in the stock market and also talk about financial independence. If you're new to this channel, please consider subscribing such that you don't miss other videos like this. Today I'm going to be talking about yet another company that has left many investors talking because of its price rally. Even throughout actually the pandemic, the price never went down. It kept increasing and up to now. So many of us are wondering, what could be the cause of the price rally? What could be the cause of the price increase? And some of us are asking, should we be buying or should we be selling? So today I'm going to be talking about that company, and that company is Safaricom Limited. This is a Kenyan company. It's a telecom company. So this is the company that I'm going to be talking about. Basically, I'm going to be talking about the brief introduction about it. I'm also going to be going through its financials and also the fundamentals to check why the price could be increasing. And also, finally, I'm going to be giving out my view why the price is increasing and also giving my view on whether I'm going to be buying it or selling it. So let us start. So as I said, I'm going to be going through into as we said, I'm going to go directly into its brief introduction, what it does and what the company does, and also the products. Then I will go to the financials. So let's briefly talk about Safaricom. Yeah, Safaricom PLC is a listed Kenyan mobile network operator headquartered at Safaricom House in Nairobi, Kenya. It is the largest telecommunication provider in Kenya and one of the most profitable companies in East and Central Africa region. So the services of this company, it's listed here. The company offers mobile telephony, mobile money transfer, consumer electronics, e-commerce, cloud computing, data, music streaming, and fiber optics. It is mostly known as the home of M-Pesa, a mobile money, banking SMS-based service. So basically, these are the services that it provides. Another one is Safaricom controls approximately 63.5% of the Kenyan market. As at 30 June 2019, Safaricom had a subscriber base estimated at approximately 33.1 million. So basically this one, it says it is the largest telecommunication company with the coverage of 63.5. So this is one of the companies that I like to own because, as you see, it has the what you call a moat or a competitive advantage, since it has more than 60% of the market share. So basically this is what you need to know about it. Another thing that you would like to know is here. Safaricom was ranked as Africa's best employer, 67th in the world by Forbes Global 200 list of the world's best employers. In March 2018, Safaricom ranked as the #1 company to work for in an annual Bright Monday Best 100 companies to work for in Kenya, according to career professionals and job seekers. This is also another biggest point that actually could be making also Safaricom company to grow big. Why? Because actually if it is the best company, every bright person, every good person will be willing to work for this company. So what this does, of course, the brightest minds, the greatest minds will be working for this company. This one will drive, of course, innovation, motivation, of course, which makes it do better. So basically, if you also want to read more about this company, I will just put a description below for all, as we have rest time. What else we can talk about is just I'll be going to its shareholders. This is the shareholder. One is the government of Kenya. It owns 15%. Vodafone owns 60%. Retail investors, which includes me and you, it is 25%. Basically, this Vodafone is, if you click on it, it is a British multinational telecom company. So this Vodafone is a telecommunication company which owns 60%. So this is also a good, because they have the expertise and experience in a telecommunication company. So this is a good sign if a company that owns Safaricom has an experience in telecommunications. So basically that's the brief introduction about Safaricom. So let's go to its figures and also show why it is increasingly going up. So if you go to its statistics, as time I'm recording, it is around 35.85. It has declined actually, because last week it even touched around 37 as the highest. So when you go to the last 5 years, you can see it has been going up. It went down a bit. It went up. So you can see it went from 15.96 to 35.8 as of now. As I told you, it increased up to 37. So this is one of the greatest investment story in stock market, or Kenyan stock market, or even in East Africa. So Safaricom is one of the. So if you go to the maximum, you can see since 2008 actually, it's when it was listed in the stock market. So you can see it even reached to around 2.5, yes, 2.75. And if you owned it now, it could have multiplied more than 10 times. So this is so you can see this is an inspiring story. If you are an investor, this is one of the companies that should encourage you to look for companies that have competitive advantage, that have better future, like this Safaricom. So basically, this is how it has been performing. You can see it has not rallied this time only, but since 2008 it has been increasing slowly. You can see going up and down, but in a long-term view, you can see it has been going up. Okay, so if you see its ratios, one of the ratios that I like is earnings per share, which is 1.79. Dividend yield, dividend is 1. So they paid 1.4 out of mainly because actually Safaricom is a big company. It doesn't have much to use the money. It always pays its shareholders 80% of the earnings, so which is 3.7. This dividend yield is not good. Personally, I will tell you at the end of the day why I don't like companies that are giving dividends of this nature. So if you go to price to earnings ratio, it says 19.7. Basically, telecommunication companies, they are always having the high price to earnings ratio, because most of its assets are in networks and also in human resources, which are not actually counted as assets. So you find their price to earnings ratio is very, very high. And again, there's nothing to compare with, because it's the only telecommunication company that is listed on the exchange. So basically, as you can see, the 1 year change, it has been 13%, which is not great, but slowly it has been going up. So basically, it's about the ratios and also the graph that is very, very positive if you're an investor. So let's go to its income statement that actually is impressive, that has made people maybe to invest in it. So you can see from 2019, it was around 127 billion. So it increased to 129 billion. It increased to 132 billion. This time, let's go actually to the annual one, which gives a better picture. So you can see since 2017, This one was around 212 billion. Then it increased to 234 billion. It went ahead and went to 250 billion. And also, as of 2020, it went to 262 billion Kenyan shillings. So if you see the total revenues has been increasing very, very well. So this is a very good picture of a company that you would like to own, because you would want the company to keep increasing in terms of revenues. So if you also check their cost, the cost of revenue here, it has not been increasing that much, which is an advantage because it increases to its profits if the cost of revenues is not that high. So if you can see also from the gross profits, it has been also increasing, actually at a good margin, which is a very good picture which you would want to see if you want to own a company. So this is actually, these figures are very promising. So if you check on the another one is the operating income. Operating income also, you would want that picture to keep increasing from 70 billion to 79 to 88 to 101 billion. This is also a very good figures. As you can see, it has been increasing at a very good rate. So this is a good thing. Another thing to go for also the net income, the income that remain with after all the expenses are subtracted. So you can see 48 billion, 55 billion, 62 billion, 73 billion. So this one gives you a good picture of why actually it has been increasing, because the more the company performs, the more the price is reflected in the share price. That's why actually we are seeing it now, but the price, you can see the price has been increasing slowly because of its better performance. So when we go to the earnings per share, which is here, you can see also from 1.25 to 1.38 to 1.56 to 1.87. So if you see this one, if you want to calculate, you will see that the percentage is very good. It has been actually performing over 20% per annum, which is rare to find actually, especially in East African region. So you can see why the share price has been increasing, because these earnings per share have been reflected in the share price of the company. So if you, as a person who invests also for dividends, you can also, they have been consistently increasing their dividends from 0.97 to 1.1 to 1.25 to 1.4. So this is also very good if you're also a dividend investor, because every year they have been increasing their dividends. So it's not a rocket science that the Safaricom price has been skyrocketing. So this is one of the reasons why I believe the price of Safaricom has been going up, because their figures, their incomes, their earnings, their dividends has all been going up. So this one correlates with also the price increase, because when the company is performing well, it's no-brainer that also the share price will go up eventually. So basically, that is about income statement. Maybe we can go to also the balance sheet, which I also like to read when I'm assessing the company that I would like to invest in. So let's go to annual figures, also from 2017. So total current assets, these are short-term assets, which actually most of the telecom companies normally use, because for them it's all about investment. So if you check cash, it's from 25 billion to 27 billion to 49 billion to 48. This one reduced a bit because actually we were in COVID, you remember. So far still you can see it's also very, very good. Only that it slightly reduced, as I told you, because every company was affected because of the COVID. But you can see that the figures have been increasing at a very, very good rate. So if you go to the total assets also, you can see from 16 billion, this is 161 billion, to 167 billion, to 192 billion, to 213 billion. So you can see also the assets have been on uptrend, which is typical of the company. Everyone would want to own because of the improvement in assets quality and also the short-term equivalence. So if you go to liabilities, you can see the liabilities are also, these are the debts actually, the costs of the company. You can see they have not gone anywhere. Here in 2017 they were 57 billion, they reduced, they increased. Of course, this increase, 2020 was not an easy year, that's why it increased, but you can see the liabilities were minimal, which is a good thing. If you see the longer term debts, actually is one of the things you would want to see in the company if the company has debts. So far you can see since 2017 to 2019 they have not been having debts, but even also this debt is very minimal to a company. So that is a very, very strong statement on a company if the company does not have any debt. So you can see that it is not just yesterday that Safaricom has been improving, but since I remember, the company has been doing very well. It has not been having any debt. And also you can see also the total equity. The equity is the total, actually the net assets of the company, I can say. So you can see it has been increasing from 107 billion to 123 billion to 144 to 143. So you can see the trend has been very good. So that is the reasons why I think this company has been doing very well, because you can see the income statement, the asset balance sheet, all of them, they are very positive. So this is the typical company of the companies that I would like to own. So what could also be other factors that could be leading to its price going up? Because since 2020 was a very, very bad year for most of the companies, but this company actually slightly declined to 26 and also went up. So mainly last year many people actually went to online businesses, so they were using airtime and what, so it did more actually benefit from 2020 than most of the other company. Another reason, if you remember, if you don't remember, 2019 Safaricom was bidding to also have to own a telecom license in Ethiopia, and also was bidding to buy one of the shares in company telecom, which is Ethio Telecom. So recently this Ethio Telecom, there was a news by Kenyan Wall Street. Let's read it together. Ethio Telecom, Ethiopia's national telecom, has announced plans to invest in the financial sector, seeking to boost the company's operations besides its traditional telecom service. According to the company CEO, Tamiru, the company has already applied to National Bank of Ethiopia financial firms regulatory body to launch a mobile banking service in the country. Furthermore, the regulatory body has given the green light to commence business on the new segment. Currently, Ethiopian government is looking to partly sell the share of Ethio Telecom to foreign and local investors, with major share remaining under the government control. However, there is a concern that since the enterprise's 40% share would be owned by foreign investors indirectly, it will allow foreign companies or individuals to be involved in the financial sector, which is exclusively given for Ethiopians. So why am I reading this article? This article, I think, could be related to Safaricom, its price increasing. Why? Because, as I told you, this Ethio Telecom is seeking to sell its shares, 48% of its shares to foreign companies, and also, as you can see, it got a license to start engaging in mobile money service. So if Ethio Telecom was to partner with any other telecom company, it would be Safaricom, because it would benefit from the expertise and experience that Safaricom would bring in terms of mobile money services. So maybe there's something that we don't know that other investors know, but of course not yet out. But me, of course this is a speculation, so we shouldn't go by it. But me, I believe if Ethio Telecom was to sell its shares, obviously it would sell its shares to Safaricom, since Safaricom has experience in managing mobile money, and also has also a lot of finances to finance this project of Ethio Telecom. So basically, these are my thoughts. As I always say every day, please make your own research before any other investment, and also thorough research and also due diligence when you're going to invest, such that you make own informed decision. Once again, if you're not subscribed to this channel, please consider subscribing, such that you don't miss other videos like this. Yes, we have seen how great this company is in terms of balance sheet, in terms of financial statement. So what is my opinion? What is my conclusion on whether I should be selling or buying? Personally, currently, I don't own Safaricom, because I sold my shares and bought something cheaper, because at the moment I believe Safaricom is a bit overvalued. This is not to say that Safaricom may not go higher. It may continue going higher, but personally I believe Safaricom is a strong company. It may go higher, but to my price or to my analysis, I believe Safaricom is overvalued. So what I did, I sold my shares that I owned in Safaricom and bought something cheaper, because at the moment, at the current market, there are very, very many companies that are very, very cheaper than Safaricom. So what is my opinion? Of course, as I said, you do your own research when you're going to invest in stock market. I'm just giving my view, so you also have your view. Safaricom, even if you own it and don't sell it, I can assure you it will go higher in the near future. But at the current price, personally, I wouldn't be buying it. I would wait and see what will happen in the near future, because you know, in the market, this is what they call FOMO, fear of missing out. So when most of the time the price of a company is going up, many people actually tend to join that kind of wagon, not to miss out. So you find they are buying, so they push it higher. So at the end of the day, when people stop buying it, definitely the stock comes back, comes down, and settles down. So that's what I'm thinking. Safaricom is going to settle down at a later stage. That's when we shall join again, maybe when it reaches below 30, which I believe soon it will happen. So that is my own view. So you should also make your own research when you're going to invest, so you make your own informed decision. Once again, thank you for watching. Have a nice day. Bye-bye.